I'm literally sitting down to film this. First thing that shows up is my Instagram DMs is, where do you get your hoodies, girl? Where do I get my hoodies? Where do I get my hoodies? Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a cookie monster, if you've seen my other channel. Also, big connoisseur of sweat sets. And because it is cozy season, I felt like this is the time to talk about them. If I'm gonna be spending my money on a good sweat set, I wanna know like all the details. Maintenance, how well does it like uphold? How is the material over the course of like 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, the thickness of the material, the price, the shipping? I want all of the details. And so I present to you today's video. Starting with a brand that you probably see me wearing the most often. It's most of my colorful sweat sets, and that is Comfrt. Comfrt is a brand that's a fairly recent brand, actually. I believe they started in 2022, and they took off on TikTok as having these really thick, comfortable, just things you want to snuggle in. And so they have a ton of crew necks, hoodies, matching joggers, matching wide leg. I believe they have some loungewear. They've gone into kid stuff now. They have oversized double-lined hoods that are supposed to feel a little bit weighted, really comfortable. It's got a thick material that they work with. One of their biggest things, number one, is that they support a lot of different mental health causes, I think 4 different ones. And number 2 is that they have a double-lined, slightly weighted hoodie, like hood. And it's supposed to feel just very calming and very comfortable and snuggly and warm. They are frequently on sale. I've seen them anywhere from $25 US to $80 per piece. I wasn't able to find anything specific on the blend of fabric that they use, but it's some sort of cotton polyester blend would be my guess. Seems to be the trend in most of the things I'm going to talk about today. In terms of sizing, they offer extra small to 3X and then also kid sizes, and a lot of the shades and everything are coordinating with the adults, which is super cute. So obviously I had to start with that one. Okay, Comfrt.
What are we doing if not exploring Comfrt writ large here?
In general, that's why I had to start with
this. This is a generalized Comfrt episode.
So this brand, I have, as you all know, 4 million of these. Hate this camera. It's too many. It's too many, and yet not enough either, because I have another one coming. Don't worry about it. But this set is everything. So first of all, the thickness, Lois,
It's thick.
it is plush. It is also incredibly comfortable. It's boxy too, which I personally like a thicker material. I want to feel like I'm enveloped, but like by sweater.
Enveloped?
Enveloped. I want to be in an envelope. The hood, it hoodies. I just need everyone to see this from the side.
Yeah.
It full hoods. And also another thing, because we have all of the different categories we need to go over.
Yeah.
Washes incredibly well. Now I am very careful about my sweat sets. As you will see momentarily.
Her pride and joy.
My pride and joy, I take very good care of them. And so I always hang them instead of putting them in the dryer. That's a personal preference thing. But they've held up so well. Long in the arms. The legs are fine. You know what I mean?
They're a leg.
They're a leg. They don't have a tall, but like considering that I am tall, it perfectly fits. And as pockets, it has that, like it has everything. Now, if I was American, I would be like, the price is great. So for my Canadians out there, not very easily returnable or exchangeable, which is kind of a bummer.
That's a bummer.
It is a bummer. They also put like duties and taxes and everything in there, but that is something. Now they don't ding you with duties once it arrives here, and it arrives surprisingly quickly considering it's coming from the States. It's just like boom, it's at your door, and you're like, oh, this is amazing. That's exactly what I need in this moment right now. So that's the one like downside.
I at least like when you can see up front. I don't like the mystery. I actually won't anymore check out on something where it's like duties as it lands. I'm like, no, I don't want to play roulette.
No, thank you. You need to try one on. That's what we need to do. Because you haven't tried them before, have you?
No.
Okay, well, pick your choice. I will say, for fit purposes, I have on the Pastels set. I have also done their signature, and I've done their minimal. Minimal is the one that I have in red, and it is very long in the sleeve. Like I couldn't even believe it because I was like lining it up to my other ones. I don't know why, but just so you know, I want to share all this information out there, you know? There's that, but like otherwise, this is for me in terms of the quality, comfort, pun intended, and also the fact that I have 4 million of them. I would rank this a strong 9 out of 10. Docked marks because duties. It is what it is, but it's kind of annoying. And also, what was the other thing I had? Oh yeah, I would love one that's a little bit thinner, even though I love a thicker sweat set. I think they have some different options. I haven't explored it too much. I love a good thick one, but like it doesn't always work in the summertime, you know? So that's where I stand on these things, but I love them so much. Oh my goodness, these are, oh, So good. So good. I'm so excited to see what Lois has picked. Now it's a shell cam. I don't know if you know this, but my nickname is Shell. It's what my nieces and nephews call me, Auntie Shell, and that's what all of my sisters-in-law call me. My sister calls me Rachel. She doesn't call me Shell.
Thoughts?
Oh, you picked the red one!
Here's why I picked the red. My gateway into sweat sets was the Aritzia sweat sets, the matching Aritzia sets. As someone who was like, oh, like cool, they've got like fun colors, I would buy them, and then it was always, they had like the marketing around it was they were called like garment dyes, right? And they would fade. And that was the part about the Aritzia, which I guess we'll get to later, but that was the thing. And these, I feel like you have owned this for over a year.
For sure.
And maybe even 2, and it doesn't fade. Like that's a thing I think like that's the most impressive to me about these sets. This is probably not me size. I'm a bit pint size. The pants fit.
The pants fit. And I did explain to this set in particular. So it's interesting. This is actually a good test. This is I think it's the minimal collection. The sleeve is insanely long.
Yeah, that's
like insanely long.
I'm trying to like make it work, but like let's like give it like its full like I am 5'5" and a half.
And a half, yes.
Yeah.
It is very long in the sleeve. But this is very different from this one, actually.
Oh, interesting.
This sleeve is not the same as this sleeve.
Because their stuff's unisex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this makes sense.
Like, this fits Chris.
Yeah, I bet. Like, this is...
And that's a medium.
I think I'm playing dressed up in my mom's clothes. Thanks, Mom.
It just really highlights how small you are.
It is, but what I do notice, though, is that it's thick. Like, it's really thick.
It's so thick.
What size are these pants?
I think they're medium.
They're medium?
I think it's a medium. Yep.
Yeah.
Medium.
They're like, I could do smaller, but they are a little, you like a baggier fit?
I like a baggy fit.
For me personally, so like I would do like obviously small, but yeah. I mean, very comfy, very cozy. I feel cool in this hoodie.
So it's interesting because I got... Did you do the hoodie?
I'm checking if it, to your point, hoodies. Yeah, hoodies for sure.
Yeah. Because you have thick hair too.
Thick.
So the fact that it hoodies it all is very impressive. I have B for Secret Santa, so I had her try on my blue set, which is a small.
Not very secret of you for the record.
It's not very secret, but I didn't want to get a color that she didn't.
Right.
Because again, Comfrt, you've got to pull it together for us Canadians. But I had her try on my set because it's a small top and a medium bottom. And she had the small on and she's like, this is perfect.
Oh, good.
And B is
pint size.
She is
5'3".
She's just a wee.
So I guess not pint size.
And it was like this on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just like the right level of oversize.
Yeah.
And she was like very happy with that. So she wanted the small. And
so
she was very
coming
excited.
soon, both of you walking around in your Comfrt sets.
100%.
What did you rank these?
Solid 9.
Solid 9. 9 is high. That's high. Ooh, you're giving out 9s.
For sure. Right out of the gate. I know. I know what my others are. You know.
Gonna be a tough act to follow.
Listen. Now we bring in the low.
Here we go.
Here we go. Because I don't even know if I explained this. This is all of our sweat. No, it's not all of our sweat.
I was gonna say these are the ones we decided to pull.
It was culling it down to like, what do we want to talk about today?
I think it's important to note though that this is what we wear on a daily basis. We work in Rachel's house. So like this is what we wear literally 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Like these are our everyday clothes. I don't have business casual anything anymore. This is why we feel all like we can talk to this.
We can talk to this.
It's that that line from Carrie Bradshaw, that audio that goes around. Men, I may not know, but shoes. Our shoes is sweat sets. Shoes we know.
Yeah, absolutely. Lululemon. To me, these are the big splurge items. I don't take any sweat sets lightly. Like they're all pretty expensive, but Lulu in particular, like I have to be very excited about it. And then I will put it on my Christmas list and then maybe I will get it. They are, of course, very well known for all of their athleisure gear, a lot of different matching sets, different tones, a lot of different launches within the lines that they're super popular for. So for sweat sets, they're very well known for their Scuba line. Their sweat sets tend to be a 70-30 cotton poly blend. Sizing is kind of weird. It depends on what category you're in, but like for the Scuba line, they have like extra small, medium, large, and then large, extra large, something to that effect. But the prices on these, she's expensive. This is a splurge.
So this is of note my second of, so I already owned one of the Scuba. I owned like a black one from years ago. I recently just bought the black pants of this after having been gifted this at Christmas last year.
Very important to have sweat sets.
I love this one. This is my, if I want to feel fancy, but I want to wear a sweat set, this is what I wear. This is like my play date, fancy errands, appointments, but like I want to like look put together. I also think the color is as my daughter would say, fetching, incredibly fetching. I feel like the lines on the back of the pants are just like a little more flattering than like your average sweatpant. I feel like the silhouette is nice. I love this set. It's soft, it's comfortable. It wears well. So the black one I've had for, like I said, I don't know, maybe close to 8 years, and it is fading like a bit because I bought the pants more recently. You can tell it served its time. My notes on this. Do you want to say it at the same time? Do you have something that you wish about this?
I don't know if it's the same wish as you, but I'm excited to hear.
Okay, do you want to try?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. The sweater's to copy. Oh,
well, but that was my other one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the hood. Yeah. I mean, okay. This is an important note. I don't value the hood hoodieing.
No. It's not the hood hoodieing. It's the hood, like this being dragged back.
So same. I guess we're saying the same thing different ways.
And it. Yeah.
So right now this is cute. I think this is cute. But if you unzip it and then you like walk around and do your day,
it changes it.
It changes it. It ends up something like this. And the sizing for me is just wrong. They do extra small, and then medium large.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right in between the two. So I do extra small because the medium large just doesn't work exactly. And I think if it's zipped up, it does like stay. But I just wish like the arms are good, everything, but it's a croppy band. Mm-hmm. It's a croppy band.
Now they do have like the longer fits.
They do have the longer fits now.
But they didn't when
Have you
we were
seen
buying.
their new ones?
Have I seen them?
Yeah.
Lois, we are testing them. They are on the way.
Of course. But it is expensive. These sets are expensive. This isn't like if my kids have a cold, I'm wearing it around the house. This is like my bougie, on-the-go sweat set. Mm-hmm. Those are my thoughts.
Okay, well now you have to rank it though.
Ooh, 7.8.
Ooh, so we're going to 0.8s.
I mean, it's very on brand.
She told me before, she's like, I'm gonna pull out like a 0.5.
I said I'm probably gonna pull out a 0.5. Like I just know myself, you know. And listen, why not paint with all the colors?
Okay, 7.8.
7.8. The pants to me, in and of themselves, I'm gonna go 9. Honestly, it's the croppy of the sweater. It's a little more fussy, finicky. Like if this sweater sat flat, this would be the perfect set.
Agree.
However, out of all of my sets, this is the one that I would least like to lose. Mm-hmm. This is my MVP set.
So this is my set. I was influenced by the TikTok to buy this. Mm-hmm. It was an immediate add to cart purchase immediately, and I love it. But for the same reason, the hood annoys me that I have it, like it keeps going up. But I love the boxy fit. The pants, I believe this is a tall and it fits beautifully. Again, this is a fancy set for me. This is a fancy, more put together, like the Comfrt set's a little bit like it's oversized, it's thick, it's plush, it's cushy, but it's still, the quality's very good. Mm-hmm. So I feel good about like going out and like doing things, but this is a little bit more tailored.
Yes.
So for me, especially given how expensive these sets are and knowing the other things that I have,
you can say it, you know it's the perfect number.
No, I was gonna do 7.5 or 7. I'm not 100%. I think 7.5 because I still value this for its purpose, but this isn't one thing that you just go out and buy like 400 of them.
No, they're so expensive. Here's the thing that I will say though. It doesn't pill at all. So like I said, the one sweater that I've had for close to a decade, it is fading a bit, but it's been washed and worn like a lot. Here's my question though, same as you. Like which one would I have to pry out of your hands?
I think it would have to be one of the Comfrt sets.
Oh, okay.
However, this would be that would be up there for sure. Like it's again one of those easy, breezy, sets. Beautiful.
It's a beautiful cover girl.
Next up, Aritzia. Oh, Aritzia. I feel like Aritzia really, I mean, they've always been really popular in Canada and particular. I mean, that's what I know of. But they really popped off in COVID with their matching sweat sets. I have, of course, bought a whole bunch. You've seen them. I'm currently wearing one. And the whole thing that they are sort of promoting is this premium, luxurious, slightly elevated athleisure wear. Prices range from like 90 to 140 Canadian per piece. Kind of depends. Aritzia doesn't really do sales. It says right here on here, 78% cotton, 22% polyester. There you go. I'm sure it's very similar across a lot of the different ones. They have a ton of different fits. They have the boyfriend fit, the perfect fit. They have the cozy fleece. They have just a wide variety. They offer tall as well as petite, I think, and then regular. They tend to offer a ton of different color choices, but they also do a lot of limited edition colors, and then those colors don't come back. Just something that I have noticed over time. And then in terms of sizing, they tend to offer from extra, extra small to extra, extra large.
I like that we both have the neutrals in this one. Like I like that we seem to so far be going for like the same vibe of like what colors we bought from where.
For sure. I have to stop saying that.
I think we're only at one.
I think I'm wrong with that.
I was gonna say the camera is definitely disagreeing with me right now, but you go first this time.
Okay, so Aritzia is the gateway.
It's the gateway set.
For me, this was like the COVID era. Everyone's getting sweat sets. I want to participate in this because that looks really cozy. I also had a newborn. So like, you know, like that was my journey. So I have purchased since then some of Aritzia sweat sets. I really like them. I like the fit of them. I think that they're super comfortable. They wash well. They have lots of different rises, which I appreciate. Lots of different colors to pick from. The cons of Aritzia. Number one, I don't like the fact that the tall version is for, what is it, 5'7" and up or something like that?
That was also on my list. I'm 5'5", and I have to buy the tall. That doesn't make any sense.
It for sure does not. I'm wearing the low rise ones or whatever, and they fit, and I'm happy with them, and they're super comfortable. I will say that because again, I wear these so much, I wear them into the ground where they're no longer soft. I feel like the Lulu ones maintain a lot of their softness. Like this one again is just one of those ones that I've worn to the ground. I also don't really throw them in the dryer, which would probably make them feel a little bit softer, but you can feel like mine has,
oh yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's seen better days.
It's again, do I wear this into the ground? Yes, I do. However, like that's annoying.
That's feeling starchy now.
Yeah,
it's feeling stiff and starchy.
Yeah, which is like not what you want from your sweat set. But again, this has been with me for a while.
Yeah. Despite the fact that Connor is still a newborn.
Still
this has been with her for a while.
It's been with me. It's been on a full journey. It is not pilling on the outside, which is also very important to me. It has seen better days. I have another sweat set that we're going to get to that has pilled. I find these to take a while before they start to show any sort of wear and tear, but once they do, they hit a wall and like, it is what it is, you know? It still looks put together, and I mean, as put together as like a sweat set is, that isn't Lululemon, but I would rank them, especially with price and everything, and they don't go on sale that much.
Yeah, very rare.
Like, very rare. I don't know, like a 7, 6.5 maybe. I don't know, but like again, it's one of those ones that was just like I keep reaching for, and I keep buying them because I love them, but like I feel like there are other options that are also good staples. So I don't know. You have the floor.
Thank you. You have started by addressing my biggest issue with Aritzia. It's like there's no way I'm a tall. There's just not. Yeah.
We shouldn't be wearing the same length of pants.
And like the pants, I understand that it's a jogger fit, but like that's not bunching at my ankles. Like that doesn't make any sense.
How is that tall?
So
that's
like
crazy.
Like Rachel said, they come in a variety of fits. These are the perfect, I think. And so these do fit me perfectly. Here are my list of qualms with them. First of all, my first sweat set that I ever got from them was in this beautiful color, Yucca Green. Long may she reign.
Oh, yes. Yucca Green. Yes, of course.
And this was like my big sweat set moment, and it faded so much. And in addition to the fading, the sweater faded at a different rate than the pants. So it very quickly didn't look like a set, which I was because these are like 80, I don't know what they are now. It's been a while since I bought one, but they were about $80 a piece. At that price point, no. So that was when I bought during COVID, that one. I bought this one newly postpartum. It would have been like beginning of 2022. This is almost 4 years. I would not recommend getting a color with a garment dye from Aritzia in a matching set. That's just something I would never do again. But this, something that is like less of a dyed color. This was one of like 2 sets that I had at the time. So this got a lot of love, especially this sweater, because the reason that I purchased this was so I could wear this like mix and match style.
Yeah.
And feel the difference in mine versus yours.
Oh, yeah. Entirely different.
Yeah. So this one, I don't know, maybe I've worn it less, but like, I don't know. Who's to say? This has worn very well for me, and I find the fit of the perfect pants like a flattering sweat pant. Because I like a bit of a tighter fit if I'm doing the jogger. Yeah, not so much Rachel's thing.
I hate it.
But if I'm doing the jogger, I like a tighter fit, or like, I think because I'm short, I just end up looking like a little lost blob. So I like to feel like there's a bit of an outline or a bit of a shape. Also, Aritzia's return policy is like, do you have it back to us the second you've purchased it? Nope.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. That's exactly what they say. It's just like avocados.
Yeah. going, gone. Also, we hate you.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I would have repurchased this set. I got a lot of use out of this one specifically, but overall, 6.
Is this an everyday, like if you're gonna like pick up one and you're like in mom mode, where does it
for
rate?
fit and comfort, I would say yes, it's everyday, but because I bought it in white, my daughter was still 3 months old when I bought this. So I didn't yet realize how much mess was coming my way. Let's just say I'm not wearing this on pasta night.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing this on pasta night, but I would still, like, if I'm just like on a date, yes, I would reach for this. This is, to me, this is my best of both worlds. It's put together, but it's still casual. I'm very comfortable in it.
And it's not
Lululemon but it's a 6. Like, it's still expensive. There's nothing wow about it. I think at the time it was one of the only games on the market that I knew of. If I had to rebuy another one in this like $80 a piece price range, this would not be the one that I reach for.
Which is unfortunate because like we all went Aritzia.
We all went Aritzia. And also the thing with the tall options, which again, I should not be a tall, the color range is so limited. Like,
Yes,
it's like there's like
that.
12, 15, 20 in the regular sizes, and then you go to tall and it's like, oh, here's 4.
And they're like, oh.
6. They get a 6 for that reason. And for crossing me on the Yucca green, I had high hopes for you.
Next, we're going to the brand that if you catch it, you're golden. If you miss it, it's gone until the next year. And that is the Costco Sweatsets. And in particular, the ones I want to talk to, I don't know if it's the same across all the different Costcos, but it's the brand Tough Athletics. TUFF. They show up at Costco. There's a couple of different colors. They have a half zip, a full zip, just the full hoodie version, and there's no tall versus regular. It's just all right there. Top and bottom, it's like $25 each. And I'm not 100% sure in terms of what sizing that they offer, but it seems like extra small to extra large. Over to the try on. Okay, now we're branching off. You first.
This is my happy set. This one is my #1 value. She's my star. This is my Costco set, guys. Is anyone else on Costco Talk and you see something and someone's like, look, just hit the warehouse, and you actually happen to get there and get it? This is it for me. This is a cargo pant and cropped hoodie, zip up, full zip. What's important to note about this set, and the reason that I'm so emphatic about it, is this is my second time functionally purchasing this set. So I've also bought it last year when it went very buzzy. I got it in the quarter zip, or half, or I bought it in a fraction zip when it was going around last year. I bought it and I was like, listen, that's not my favorite zip, but it was like $25 the top and $25 for the bottom or something like that. In the trajectory of sweat sets, I feel like the cargo pant is the trendy bottom now. So these I feel like are like still like a very cute,
For sure.
like cargo pant. The pockets are deep. I love a deep pocket, obviously. Cargo pockets on the side. The leg is wide, but not too wide for my frame. The top is cropped, but because of the hood not being so heavy, it doesn't slip back like the Lululemon one. And what I was worried about is, because this is a blend material, I was worried about how it would wear. This, I don't know if you can see how not worn. See, no pilling at all. Still looks like it's in great condition, and I have washed and worn this one a million times. When I saw it come in more colors and in a cuter top, for sure.
Right. Not even close.
And you know what? And I know I said for sure, but I meant it this time.
Yeah.
This absolutely deserves. This is my 10. This is my 10. I wish, I guess 9.8, because I wish it was just slightly longer. Listen, I bought it knowing it was cropped. I'm not coming at you, Tough Athletics. For me to be perfect, this would be just a little bit longer, but I still feel like the proportions are cute. I feel great when I wear this set. Rachel and I went through this last year because we're like, oh, an Aritzia dupe in the Costco warehouse. But it was too short for her. I'm so sorry. I honestly feel bad like standing in front of you saying that this is like my best value.
Listen.
But this whole set was less than a hoodie from I think anywhere else.
Yeah. It's
like you
such a
can't
good
tell
set.
me that this isn't.
It's perfect.
And if
That's
you want to see
exactly
the
what
hood test, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, it hoodies. It does it all.
Yeah, she's that girl.
Absolutely.
She's that girl.
Yeah,
I love her.
That's the set. That's a magical sparkling.
It's a magical sparkling.
I love that. I wish it came in a tall.
I know. And I wish it was
understand.
stocked year round too, right?
Yeah.
It was so popular last year that they brought it back this year and expanded the offerings. So maybe it'll become an ongoing thing. Who's to say? We can hope. Costco.
Maybe in a tall. I'm just saying. Okay, so this.
Ooh, this is your influencer girl set.
This is the influencer girl set. So this is the one that I tested for a video because I was seeing it everywhere. And so I bought it even though it's more expensive to ship it because it's a brand in the States called where is it? Starfit, right there in the bubble letters. So first of all, I get so many compliments on this set. Just in terms of like the color, the fit, the puffy letters. Weirdly, everyone's about the puffy letters when I'm out in public, which isn't often. People are like, I love the lettering and everything on it. It's light too, so it's not it's not like the heavy material from like the Comfort set or whatever. This is much thinner, so it's a better set for when it's warmer.
It's a summer girl set.
It's a summer girl set. It fits in the length, and they don't have tall options, like it's a smaller business, but the color is just one of my favorites. However, it does, like, again, I don't put this in the dryer. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's not starchy like the Aritzia ones, but now I did depill it, so it's looking it's looking fresh and fancy free, but it was getting a little pilly, which is unfortunate. So that's the one thing about this set is like every time I wash it, I know I'm gonna get more pilling in it, which is so unfortunate because it's just such a, I don't know, it's just such
The fit is nice.
The fit is nice, the color is nice, they have a bunch of cute styles and things like that, but that's my one watch out. Something about the material, it just like, and like I don't wash a normal wash. Like this is how crazy I am with laundry. I wash it on delicate or like just like a medium, like I don't go hardcore on anything.
You are very particular about your laundry.
So particular. And so like the fact that it even pills is just like, it's a little disappointing, but I have it and I still wear it and I take care of it because I like that it's lighter and I like that it's still oversized and it's like breezy and the color is nice. However, that plus the shipping to get here, it's kind of an annoyance for me. I don't know if I would recommend it to other people. Yeah. I'm happy I have it and I would be sad without it. But I don't know if I would go out of my way to be like, spend your money on it. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know how to balance that 6, but I would be sad if I didn't have it. I don't know how to like.
It's exactly how I felt about my Aritzia set, the white one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
6, that's what I said.
Like I don't want to get rid of it. I want to wear it all the time.
It survived your declutter.
It survived the declutter.
The declutter.
It absolutely did. And there was not even a question. Yeah. I think I was like the Marie Kondo method. I was like, does it bring me joy? For sure it does. But I wouldn't like go and send everyone out with their hard-earned money and be like, you should purchase this. So that was a little bit of a disappointment over the last half year or so. But I really like it though.
Very cute.
Very cute. Another brand that I actually bought to test it out because it had gone super viral is the brand Set Active. This was a brand that was started in 2018. It was focused on a lot of more gym wear specifics. So they had a lot of matching leggings and shorts and bra tops, bralettes, everything focused to make you feel good in the gym. And then from there, they went into the sweat sets, which is where I landed. They really focus heavily on matching pieces. So all of their colors and everything, they match across a bunch of different styles. Most of their sets fall between like $90 and $100, like a pretty tight range. And they do extra small to extra large for the most part. They don't really do tall versus regular. It's just all the same length. The sweats that I have, as well as the ones that I saw online, are all 100% cotton, which I haven't seen very often in the sweatsuit space, especially for that price. And the sizing that I've seen is anywhere from XL to XS. Okay, so Set Active. I was very excited about this set.
I remember.
When I first got it, was wearing it all the time, washing it, all the things. I like the little logo guy. I think that I don't know, just looks very, put together. Some qualms. So number one, feel it now.
Not sandpaper, but sandpaper fleece adjacent.
Yeah, exactly. The sleeves fit, but like not in the...
it shrunk a lot.
Like there are some sweatshirts and things that I have to, while they're wet, stretch out the sleeve on and then hang
Rach arm-pull.
the Rach arm-pull indeed. So then I have to, but then I didn't for this and now I'm, here we are. The other thing is look at the knees. Yeah, I know. What's with that? Like I get it. Like I'm all over the floor with the kids and the minis and whatever. I understand. Don't get me wrong. I have gone through especially some of the older Aritzia pants. We've talked about this before about Brendan because he always
That's exactly what I was thinking. This is the female version of the men's Lulu's ABC pants.
Yes, Aritzia. I have like 3 pairs, and this is again, I bought these during the COVID era, so I was on the floor constantly with baby Connor. So like, they got a hole in them pretty fast, considering. Right. Which is like, again, I get it. Like, I'm crawling on the floor a lot. I'm gonna give them some wiggle room there. That like, they did get some good wear. What was interesting and made me think of Brendan is it's like 3 pairs and it's all the same knee, Lois. The same knee. And then I'm looking through and Luke's the same way.
This is how I find out you have a dominant knee.
This is how I find out. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, do I just like just on the one knee?
When she hits a superhero pose, it's very consistent on the one side.
So I don't love the pants, they fit fine, but like this did not wear as well as I had hoped for the amount of use and stuff. Again,
and for the money.
So this set, because the sleeve isn't long enough, like I would never, and also because shipping here is costly and they're more expensive. To me, I would much rather get an Aritzia set and like just burn it to the ground than get this again. Watch it burn. I'm gonna burn to the ground. Because like, again, wearing it all the time, it's just like, any article of clothing, I feel like, if you keep wearing, except for Lulu, like I feel like that
the Lulu quality is there.
It really
is.
So like it's not the right investment. I would give this a 4.
Oof. Okay. And for the record, I looked it up. It's $100 for the top and like $90 for the bottom. So more expensive.
That's more expensive than Aritzia. I thought it was more expensive. It's not Lulu, but it's not far off from Lulu.
No, it's just, but it's, I mean, you're going to pay $20 plus more for
and they're all like a cotton poly blend of some description.
Yeah. And so it does like, I feel like I said, like the crotch area looks very baggy compared to some of the other ones.
It's not giving.
And also, if I may double back to something that you said, my babies are close together. So I have had, since 2021, I have had 2 children, which is all my sweatshats. None of their knees have gone. I will say that.
In Lulu?
In anything.
Oh, interesting. So maybe it's just me, Brendan, and Luke.
No, like I think it's probably a thing. I'm just saying, like, did the knees go in any of your Aritzia sets? Are you
That's
saying?
what I'm saying.
Or you're saying it was the Aritzia ones they went to?
The Aritzia sets, because again, also Lululemon, whilst I do wear for like they're not a like
everyone knows there's in the house sweats and out of the house sweats. What have we been doing here if not discussing in house, out of house, and then the perfect blend?
Yeah. So no, it's the Aritzia ones that always. Got it. But again, that's the one that I have the most of.
Got it. So that was like your uniform.
That was the uniform, right?
Understood.
So it is different. But yeah, no, this wasn't.
4. Heard it here first.
Wasn't it? It's just as you continue to wear and use and like.
Yeah.
Thinking about this as like, this is the video we wanted to do. I wanted to make sure wearing all of them equally. And like, this is just like, it's not at the beginning when I got it originally. I was very excited about it. But like, that's why I wanted to do this video, is because it's so important to see how things wash and wear over the course of like 2 years, 3 years. That stuff matters. Yeah. So anyway, it was a little bit sad about that.
Okay, you heard it here first. 4.
Unfortunately.
4.
Now let's jump into a Canadian brand. You can get this, I believe, in the States. Probably other places as well, but this is iconic. This is like Tim Hortons iconic in terms of, but like for sweats, and that is Roots. If you know, you know, Roots is just like a very classic Canadian brand. They're very well known for their salt and pepper in terms of fabric colors. They've done like a darker one, a lighter one. Like I've seen all of them, but they're very well known for their very classic, traditional sort of sweat set material and offerings across men, women's, kids. Their whole brand is around being like not super trendy, but they tend to stick to like what they know, and everything is very well constructed, well made, durable, good quality material, etc. Most commonly, again, I'm not 100% sure, but they tend to go from extra, extra small to extra, extra large. And while they tend to focus a lot on their sweat set, like their normal classic iconic pieces, they've also kind of branched out a little bit. They've offered a couple of different material differences. They've gone more luxe premium in sort of a cashmere adjacent set, more athleisure versions as well. And so being Canadian, we do have some to share, and not all of it's great.
You ever had your heart broken?
All the time, only for sweatsets.
Buy this sweatset. Let me tell you a story. Let me take you back. In the out-of-home sweatset category, I was hoping this would be my true north. Nice little polo detail, soft, comfy feel.
So soft, so
and
comfy.
These have a nice little like jogger pant.
This was the elevated, because Roots does a bunch of different stuff.
And I have, out of all of my sweats, I own the most Roots. I have 6 different sets from Roots. And I had purchased this set, and these were splurge. This was my parents and my husband chipped in to buy me this. Like, I want to say it was like close to like just under $300. Like, this was like my big Christmas gift. So I wore this. First time Rachel took me to go get my hair done, right after I'd had my daughter the first time. I wore this to the salon like a fool, and I got bleach stain on it. As an aside, if anyone knows how to fix bleach stain, please let me know. This is still breaking my heart. But I've worn these joggers a million times, like feel them. So it's a nice weight. And so I was like, okay, I want to try again with this set. 2 Christmases later, my husband buys me this one. Roots, count your days Okay? Now I understand they were not saying it was the same thing, but I was like, oh, okay, this is like, you know.
It wasn't part of their Luxe line?
I honestly don't even remember. It was under their their lounge, like it was in the same spot on the website. I remember this. I thought it was going to be the same, right? In fairness, it was maybe not labeled exactly the same, but it was like in the exact same spot. It was like all the marketing was similar. I have worn this set a handful of times. Look at the pilling on this.
That's crazy.
So
That's criminal, honestly. For the amount of money I bet Brendan paid
So
for
this
that.
was like, this one was, in fairness, also cheaper, but it was still probably like $220 plus tax, something like that. And how can I show this pilling best?
You got it.
This, like I said, this has not been well loved. I am now saving this because I feel like this is like a great, like I feel like I look very put together in this, but it's quite comfy, but it's pilling. And I know I have like 10 washes on this maybe before it looks like garbage. And this was expensive. This is my heartbreak. This, for the amount of money, this gets like a 3 because it's still comfortable. Like it's not uncomfortable to wear, but like the whole point of me wearing a polo is that I look more put together.
This is the thing.
Right now, not feeling so put together with the pills. Count your days, Roots, except for please don't be mad at me because you still have my favorite sweatsuit income.
It's true.
This is a love-hate relationship. But this one, the Luxe Lounge line or whatever it's called now, don't recommend. They've changed the material, very cheap, will pill. Don't do it. I know it looks cute. I know it looks cute. Don't do it.
Now though, we also have the cloud set.
Ooh, I love it. Right, we both have, I have 2 clouds.
I have one.
You have one cloud.
I have only one.
Why don't you put on one of the clouds? Because my other favorite set is actually from Roots and it's not the cloud.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll go do that. This is so many sweat sets. I've done so many changes. So first of all, very comfortable. Like,
yeah.
Fabric is very nice. I mean, it's a little bit wrinkled here just because I had it in my closet against all the other.
Yeah.
That's not
on the set.
That's not on the set.
Don't come for the cloud set like that.
Love the color.
Love the color.
I love the fabric too.
It's got like a brushed, like almost like velveteen feel on the outside.
Yeah.
Very soft.
Very soft. It's a very soft, comfortable set. It just feels a little bit more premium. However, for me, the sleeve is also not my favorite, like for like lounging, you know?
Understood.
Like this is it, like put together, I might have to go like this. This is how I walk. Also, it just, you know?
Yeah.
Which I don't love. But also, I think these are supposed to be like super high-waisted and like my waist is here. But then if I do that, then they're too short
for you.
I like to live in this zone.
Yeah.
But it does mean
Yeah.
which isn't my favorite. Those are my issues with it. Is the fabric very nice? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Is it very expensive? Also, yes. Am I nervous for myself for the different changes that Roots has made in their fabrics with this? I have been, which is why I didn't purchase last year. Sometimes what we do is we'll go and we'll buy for each other.
I influenced Rachel to buy this sweatsuit.
It's true.
It's
true. It's true. It's true. She did. She came in running in the door and is like, wait, you need to buy this. And I do. I love it as like an elevated set. Those are my only issues as a tall persona. Those are my only.
Can I defend the cloud as a
For
short
sure.
queen?
Absolutely.
Mid-sized, so I'm like very average height. I find the fit perfect on all of the above, and I actually think, so I'll explain why I like the one that I'm wearing slightly better, but this, out of all of them, is like my perfect at home, but like maybe I've just got to do like pickup or something like lightly out of the house, but like still very casual. That's my perfect set. Like this set is so comfortable to me that I will even wear it like if I'm like on a full home day, because especially in the winter when it's cold, like I love putting this set on. I don't find anything finicky with my wingspan, with my like proportions. It fits me perfectly.
Yeah, it's gorgeous on you.
Well, thank you, but this isn't that.
This is not it. What's this one?
No. Much love for the cloud. I actually have 2 of them.
You're gonna show us that one.
Well, so we'll finish up. So I have the one Rachel's wearing in burgundy. I will say the colors do dull. So like I have washed and worn my burgundy one. It's been one of my mainstays consistently for 2 years now, and the color is fading a bit. Not enough to bother me, but it is more dull. So if you're looking for like a very bright color, it's something to keep in mind. This is another one that I own. I liked it so much I bought the zip. Zips are not my favorite for total comfort. I prefer a crew neck or a hoodie.
Yeah.
But for kind of like this, just to mix it up and have something that feels a little bit more put together, if I want to wear like a t-shirt beneath it or something, I did buy this.
So soft.
It's so soft. And like this one is over a year old. And it's I know. And like this is what I mean when I say,
Oh yeah.
This is when I say, like, I'm being fair. It is, like, when I say that the color fades a little bit, it fades a little bit, but like, look at, that's like still holding its fleecy pretty well. And this one has been loved for over a year. So these sets hold up, and they would have been my favorite if this guy hadn't come along. This one was actually a gift, or I would have never strayed away from the cloud, but family friend bought it for me postpartum. And this is the One Sweatset. So the One Sweatset, its whole thing is like it's unisex. So they do like unisex like sizing, and it's got all the benefits of the cloud. So the material isn't that kind of velveteen, it's more of like a cotton, but it's a thick blend.
Yep.
Washes and wears super well. This has been my most worn set over the last year, but ready for the drum roll moment?
Oh.
Zipper pockets. When I tell you the difference in my, because here's the thing, if you are a chronic sweatset wearer, if your phone is in your pockets and you bend over, out she comes. Yeah. Immediately out she comes.
Yeah.
When I'm like going to the car with my kids, when I'm like trying to get out my house, get out my house. When I'm trying to leave my house, to be able to zip in my credit card, zip in my cell phone, zip in the granola bar, because we know that lunch is like, you know, gonna be another hour or so until we get to it. I love having the pocket. So this is a 9.9 for me. Let me just say.
Ooh, a 9.9.
Did you rate the cloud, by the way?
Oh no, I haven't rated it. Continue though,
okay.
and I will think about
this.
This
is a 9.9 for me. My only thing is I wish, because it was unisex, or because it is unisex, I wish the bottoms were a little more flattering. Like it's a little bit of that baggier, and I wish there was just a little bit, I wish it came in like a men's and women's, so that the fit was a little more flattering.
I love the baggy though.
I know you love baggy.
Yeah, that would be a
I know. Or I wish if it came in like a wide leg, but for what it is, like a jogger, like I love this. I love this set. I love this set so much because it's like no fussing for me. Like it's a perfect fit. It's comfortable all day. And I am always torn between like I want to wear it all the time. I always reach for it, but I also don't want to like overuse it, but I want to, and I still do it anyways. This is it for me. Tough Athletics, fun. I love you.
But this is numero uno.
This is numero uno.
Wow, okay. So for me, fabric and everything, it's sitting at a solid 8.
Okay.
However, because of my own specific issues, that's why it's ranked lower.
This is what my body looks like. My specific issues.
My issues with the sweat sets. Okay. And I just, that's the reason. It's not one that I am constantly reaching for, because it's more of like a put together, not like cozy around, because I'm limful. That's really that's the only reason.
The cloud sets are a 9 for me.
So now that we have gone through all of the different things, we have the ranking. Do you have the list? I don't.
I do. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Questions, comments, concerns.
Yeah, exactly. We have all of them listed. Ta-da!
We have the list listed. I see
the list listed. How do you feel on where you sat with all of your rankings?
I feel good about this. I don't think I rated Comfrt because I don't own them. But I would say out of all of them that I tried today, Comfrt is the one that I would want the most. I stand behind this. I love my root sets. Oh, I'm surprised to see I gave the Lulu a 7.8. That feels low, but it is expensive.
So I think that was the thing, is it's very
expensive.
Pricey.
The crop is a little croppy.
And the hood. Yeah,
it does lose points for that, but I know it's the most put together of all the sets still. Okay, here's the question. You get to pick one set. You can only buy one set. What are you buying?
Comfrt.
For me, I feel like it's the Lulu one.
Interesting.
Even though it's a 7.8, so it's like I ranked it against all those things, but that's the one because I feel like it gives me an excuse to not wear jeans out of the house.
Yes, I understand that.
To more occasions than the other ones. So if I were like someone who had maybe more of an out-of-home lifestyle,
that would be higher up?
That would be higher up.
Okay, so if you, in like how you live on the daily.
How I live on the daily, yeah.
What would be your, is it
still my Costco set? I maintain that. It's,
Mm-hmm.
I can wear that set to anything out of the house, whatever feels good, but also by the same token, like I don't feel precious about it. Like it was, it cost me $50. If it gets ruined, it gets ruined. I'd be sad to miss it. And I'm going to take care of it, but I don't feel like I have to save it for special occasions.
Yeah, understood.
What about you? Your final thoughts?
Yeah, I feel good about the way that I ranked it. Like, it's interesting because the Aritzia set, like, I ranked that as 6.5, which, like, again, for the amount of holes that I get in the knees, like, I get it. But I also live in my Aritzia, like my gray set in particular.
Yes.
So it's kind of, you know.
That's your off camera. I think about you in those, particularly with small baby Connor.
That's the thing, right? Like once it's been through like a number of like I just, you know, and it's gotten, you know, kids grease marks on it. It's like, what are you
Kids
gonna
fill
do?
in the blank.
Yeah, 100%. I stand behind all the other ones. Yeah. The problem is I still love all of these. That's the issue. Except Set Active, I feel strongly about how it's
they crossed you. Everyone has one.
And I was mad because I really liked that.
You really did like that.
I really liked that.
That was a favorite for you.
So that was
4 years back. Yeah. That was a favorite.
It was just, that was really
upsetting. But this is why I think I liked your idea for this video, because you get to see a lot of these sets are around, you're paying $100 for a piece like that's about the middle mark. Some of them it's cheaper, some of them it's $50, but like they're so expensive that if this is like you're getting one Christmas gift, for example, how is this going to last you? That's what I would want to know. I don't want to know how does it look right away sometimes. Like this is like if you're making an investment
and you want to be cozy.
This is the info.
This is the info. We wanted to give you all of our thoughts. Yeah, I stand behind all of these. No, I don't. I feel like I would put Roots and Lulu at the same for me.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Would I put Roots down or would I move Lulu up? I feel like Roots and Lulu need to sit for me at honestly, I think maybe a 7.8. 7.8.
There you go.
I think that's what it needs to be.
Yeah. So you just wanted to match my Lulu score.
I just needed to match your score.
Yeah.
And I sassed you hard for that one.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, unbelievable. 7.8. And yet here we are.
Jealous of my numbers.
I was very jealous, and I needed 2 numbers. Yeah. So now I win.
This is like one of those 6-7 things online that I just see teachers complaining. I don't know. I don't associate with a lot of middle school age children. But
and enough of it.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's the ranking. That's the it and the all. I hope that you found this helpful. This was honestly helpful for me.
This was good
for you?
This was good. It was good timing after your closet declutter. It's motivated me to do mine, see which sweatsets I'm actually wearing, and like, comment, share, subscribe.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Watch the like count today is going to go crazy.
Because Lo told you.
Because I said. Yeah. That's my best attempt at being an influencer.
You're very influency.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. Hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
You got it.